So if you are a talented graphic designer and this sounds like something you'd be interested in, and if you've had experience working with marketing and thumbnails in the past, please send me a DM with examples of your work and your availability, and I would love to check them out and potentially get to work together.
There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she not ready to have her.
Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. How are you, Nick?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm burning up per usual. We just picked our pup up from the vet.
Aspen got fixed. His
And
little teeth have been
he got his teeth pulled. Poor little
I
thing.
feel so bad for him. He's just laying downstairs on my couch right now.
He's very doped up. But I wanted to come on here and talk about something that's happening on Twitter and YouTube. You guys, Tati and James.
Again?
Yeah, of course, again, it's the never-ending saga. But before we jump into this, I would like to give a shout-out to today's sponsor, Surfshark. Safety and security are two very important aspects. Even we must deal with them on a daily basis, and sometimes it can be really hard to find the right solutions. Wouldn't it be great if there was a solution which gets rid of most of the problems? Most internet users aren't even aware of the amount of surveillance, limitation, and data mining done with their personal information on a daily basis. Surfshark VPN can get rid of all these problems for you with an easy-to-use one-for-all solution. Surfshark turns you into an anonymous, hard-to-trace online user and makes the internet a safer and more enjoyable place for you. With the click of a button, you can forget about data mining and intrusive advertisement. Do you know what geo-blocking is? Disney Plus or Netflix, for example, have different movies for each country. Access should not be tied to nationality. Surfshark gives you all the access you need. Just connect to the service and refresh the page. Access granted. I use Surfshark every day. It automatically starts up whenever I start my PC, and whenever I need it, I activate it with just one click. Use promo code DAILY to get 83% off plus 3 extra free months. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. Surf with your own rules. The link is in the description. And for one more added note, I would just like to add that Surfshark is one of the fastest VPNs that I've ever used. There is zero lag. So we all know that Tati posted this video last year, pretty much not siding with James, but not dragging him while dragging Shane and all of that. Tati's made her come back with open arms. We love to see Tati back.
Well, a lot of people thought that Tati was taking back what she said about James, and they thought that she was siding with James in order to take down Jeffrey and Shane.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were shocked because then all of a sudden James and Tati were following each other again.
Yeah, which is really crazy because that brings us to what people are noticing today is that Tati and James neither one of them follow one another, which is interesting.
That is smart.
Which is interesting because we know that James liked the video that Tati posted when she came back.
Yes.
So a lot of people thought that maybe James and Tati were talking and all that. I don't know that I believe that.
No, I don't believe that they were talking. James was probably like, oh, thank God she said nothing about what happened in 2019. She just glazed right over it and moved along. I have nothing to fear. Let me like this. He should have retweeted it just for that fact.
Here's the thing about it. Like, a lot of people are tired of us talking about James and Tati and this whole thing. But the thing about it is, like, if we don't talk about it, then people are going to forget what happened. People are not going to remember. People are going to look over things and they're not going to see the full history of what James Charles is and what he's done and what he's admitted to his own self on his YouTube channel as well as on Twitter. And that's why we keep bringing it up.
He can't really get away from it, though. Like, maybe on YouTube, yes, because he can delete videos that have millions of views where he's literally admitting things and using the word victim when describing certain things, even making an apology. He can do that on YouTube. But if you, Google James Charles, then there are articles that are written.
There's plenty of articles with me, you, Ashley, Kyle, all these different people that called James out when this whole Tati saga began with James. But there's not really a likelihood of that many people actually looking at Google and putting James Charles's name in. They just go to YouTube and boom, there he is, or TikTok or Instagram. Yeah. So that brings us to another thing. Apparently today, James said that he was looking for someone to help him design his merch and that his DMs are open.
Hello, you guys. Again, sorry for talking so much on my stories today. I know it's been a lot, but this one's a little bit of a fun announcement, so you guys might want to hear this. And that is that myself and the team are currently looking to work with some really talented graphic designers for future video thumbnails. Now, thumbnails for me has always been the one part of the video process that I have refused to give up. I've done them myself for the past 5 years now just because I love graphic design, I love Photoshop, and I love marketing. But at this point, I really would love to work with some new people just to get a different point of view. You know, they're always kind of the same style, like white backgrounds, myself in the middle, making a cute face or makeup and showing and stuff, but I'd really be curious to see how other people would choose to market the content and get the most amount of views and clicks possible. So if you are a talented graphic designer and this sounds like like something you'd be interested in. And if you've had experience working with marketing and thumbnails in the past, please send me a DM with examples of your work and your availability, and I would love to check them out and potentially get to work together. Thanks, guys.
Which I think is very, very risky for him to do that now, because that's just him opening himself up once again.
Nope.
What?
Nope. In my opinion, this is a huge you to everyone out there. First, he has deleted the video where he was taking accountability, where he said victims and all of that, which no one's going to remember, okay? Now, first of all, he was called out because he was in people's DMs being inappropriate with people that were underage. Let's get that first and foremost, why he was called out. So now, after taking that video down, you think the next best business move is to go on your Instagram and tell people, hey, DM me so I can check out your work? Like, no, that is not wise. In my opinion, that is a big you to everyone out here. And that is him just snubbing his nose saying, I got away with it again, mother.
Yeah, it could very well be, because when No More Lies came out, my opinion was that he was definitely trying to hide things in plain sight. Then when Taking Accountability came out, he was like, you know what? I said all these things in No More Lies. I'm not going to do this again. But then he recanted that and said that he never really tried to change his pattern of behavior. But people want us to believe that in 3 months of him just focusing on himself,
in 2 weeks,
that he's changed.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah. So,
Let's be honest. He was gone for 2 weeks.
It's such a mess, but it is interesting to me that Tati as well as James do not follow one another. Do I think it's possibly calculated? Maybe. Do I think that Tati really cares what's going on with James? I highly doubt it.
I think that Tati is just in Seattle and she wants nothing to do with anybody in the beauty space. She is good on her own. Her comeback is being so well received. She's back on a great schedule. Her videos are pulling tons of views.
And she seems happy.
People are very receptive of Tati. She doesn't want nothing to do with those LA bitches anymore. Like, no, y'all stay over there, go to Wyoming, go to the Valley, wherever you have to go, but don't come to Washington, please.
And I don't blame her. I mean, Tati, she really did, I feel, took like accountability for what she did for the most part, and then she reflected on that and she came back. Tati is happier than I think we've ever witness her being. So good for Tati, and I hope that she continues this pattern that she's uploading all the time, because I want her to get back to where she's at. Tati was trusted for a reason, but this whole James thing I am not with. But you guys, please let me know what you think about all this down below. If you're so interested, please don't forget to go over and check out Surfshark for your VPN needs. As you can tell with everything that has happened recently with the likes of Gabby and Creepshow, it is very important to have a VPN. I hope you all have an amazing night, and I will see you all in the next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.